Hey guys, Matt here. It's quite well. I was going to say it's early, but I've just woke up. It's 11 in the morning. But I'm going to do the first half of a two-part tutorial on how to set up a Minecraft server. The first half is going to be the port forwarding and setting up your IP address, and the second half you will get to choose which type of server you would like to set up, whether you'd like a bucket server or you'd like a vanilla server, which is basically just a server with no plugins or mods or anything on it. So yeah, we're going to jump straight in, and the first thing you're going to want to do is come down to your network, down here where I've got BT Hub 3, and you want to click on it, find your one that you're connected to, right click, click status, properties, and down here you should have Internet Protocol version 4, TCP IPv4, and you want to double click it. When yours pops up, it should look like this. Now, what you want to do now is go down and open up CMD or command prompt. You can do that just by searching, or you can manually go into your accessories, but it's just a lot easier to search for it. And when you're in here, you want to type in ipconfig/all, and that will bring up all of these random numbers. Now, you want to try and find the one with your IPv4, your default gateway, and everything else. Now, your IPv4 will not have preferred after it. Don't worry, I've already set mine up so that it is preferred. Yours will say preferred when you've finished this half of the video. You want to go back to the Internet Protocol and choose use the following IP address, and you want to choose 192.168. and you see down here where your default gateway is, and the third set of numbers, so 192.168, the third set of numbers would be the 1 here. You want to put that into the third set here, so 192.168, 1, and in here you want to choose a number between 10 and 100. For this tutorial I'm going to use 100, so mine is 192.168.1.100. Subnet mask should automatically fill in once you click on it, and the default gateway should be your router IP, which is here. Your default gateway 192.168.1.254 is mine. 168.1.2.254. And for the following DNS server, you want to type in the same as your default gateway, so that's 192.168.1.254, and just double check through them, make sure you've done everything right. I always do double check to make sure I've typed everything right, because there's been many times when I couldn't work out why something wasn't working, and it was because I failed at putting in a certain number. But yeah, once you've done that, you want to click OK, and click close. And that is your IP setup. Now, you will still need to port forward if you want other people to be able to connect to your server. So we're going to go to your browser, mine's Google Chrome, and you want to type in you want to leave your command prompt open. I'm going to quickly open mine back up, and ipconfig/all. You want to get your default gateway. I did know mine, I just wanted to show you where it's at. It's default gateway underneath your subnet mask, which is mine is 192.168.1.254. Most people will have a smaller end number, but BT Home Hubs seem to have this same one, so 192.168.1.254. and that'll bring up your router menu. Yours may be a different layout, so if you do have any problems, please just give me a shout, but it will be basically the same thing. You want to find where your port forwarding is. Now, on the Home Hub, it's in your settings. I'm going to just type in the password there. Most people's username and password for the router will be admin and password, or admin and admin. So try it out. If it doesn't work, look it up on Google for your router password, and click OK once you've entered it. Now, to get the port forwarding on here, you need to go to your advanced settings and continue to advanced. then port forwarding is just there. Now you can see I've already got mine set up, but I'm just going to unassign these just for a second, and unassign that one. That's for a different server on a different port. But right, so what port forwarding does is allows information to come securely through your network firewall. So on here, the BT hub has a firewall which allows, the way I've got it set up, which is how you should have it set up, is allow all outgoing connections and block all I don't even want to read that, it's too early. But it basically just allows people to connect to your computer or not connect to your computer depending on your settings for it. So in the gamer application here, we don't actually have Minecraft set up as default, so you want to go to the support applications, yes it is, and you want to add a new game or application. Now I always call mine Minecraft server and then 25565 because that is the port we'll be using. So if you were to set up more than one server, you would use a different port. And I do not wish to copy an existing game, and the protocol you want to set to any and set as port range as 25565, 25565, and put that in each of the boxes, so it's port range is both 25565 and translate to is both 25565. Click apply. Now mine will tell me no port. Sorry, you want to set that to TCP, and no you don't, you want to click any, that's why I failed, I didn't click add, and there you go, I've got mine set as 25565, click apply, and yeah, mine will tell me I've already got that service in use. So once you've done that, you want to go to your configuration, and in here there'll be a list of games. You want to find your Minecraft server, so mine is there, the 25565, and where it says device, select device, it'll come up with all the things that are connected to your router. Now we actually changed our IP, so we're going to have to do it manually. So where it says user defined IP here, we'll click that. And you remember when we were doing the configuration of all of this, so in your IPv4 you chose your own IP address, so mine is 192.168.1.100. You want to type that into the device IP address, so 192.168.1.100, that's mine, and click add and apply. Yeah, that's right. So from there, that's your router port forwarding setup, or it should be. Just double check that's saved. Yep, it has. So you can close your browser, and you want to, if you're on Windows, which you should be because everything you would have done up to now wouldn't have worked if you weren't on Windows, you want to go to your bottom Windows and you want to type in Windows Firewall, and you want to get the one with Advanced Security. And when that opens up, this is your firewall, which will allow everything in and out of your actual computer rather than just your router. And you want to go to your inbound rules, and over where it says inbound rules, you want to click new rule, port, and then next. Then you want to make sure you selected TCP first, and then specific local ports, and type in 25565. Click next. Click allow the connection, and click next. Then you want to name it Minecraft TCP, and click finish. Mine is already set up, so I'll not save mine. And then once you've done that, you want to go into the new rule, do the exact same again, except on this page you want to change TCP to UDP, and enter the port as 25565, next, allow, next, and Minecraft UDP, and then you would click finish. And then it should appear at the top for you, but yeah, so yours should appear at the top, and it should say Minecraft TCP and Minecraft UDP. Mine are down here somewhere. Minecraft, I haven't put TCP or UDP on, but yeah, I know that's what they both are. And once you've done that, you want to go to your outbound rules, and you can see again I've done the exact same thing. You want to click new rule, port, next, TCP first, and then specific is 25565, next. And this one you will have to change it to set the allow the connection. Click next, Minecraft TCP, and click finish. And then again, new rule, port, next, UDP this time, 25565, next, and allow the connection. Make sure you do click allow the connection, because blocking it will not let anyone connect to your server. Click next, and name it Minecraft UDP, and click finish. Now once you've done that, there is a link in the description for a website called port, I think it's port check, it's called canyouseeme.org, and you want to come to this page. Now it's got my IP there, that'll be my Minecraft server IP whenever I'm on, but the port is 25565. You want to click check your port, and hopefully, unless I've completely failed somewhere along the video, oh, I know, mine won't show because mine has failed. I know why. Don't worry about that. Yours should just come up as I can see your service or something along those lines. I'll show you when mine seems to only work if I start up a server. But if I check that again, that should, there, success. I can see your service on 86, yeah, whatever, port 25565. Your ISP is not blocking 25565. Right, so that's the end of the first video. Now you have two options. You can either go and watch my easy setup of a bucket server, which is using this program called Simplecraft. I actually have the designer and the developer of Simplecraft on Skype, so if you have any problems, I'll be able to happily pass them on to him. But yeah, the next tutorial will be either a Simplecraft setup for bucket, or a Minecraft vanilla server setup, which is basically another server, but you'll not have bucket, you'll not have plugins, you'll not have any mods. So yeah, you will have a couple of annotations on your screen now, and you can choose what you would like to do. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video, whichever one you may choose, guys. See you later.